I was working with my big bank, who will remain nameless. I just kind of went to them because it was the bank that I banked with, so it was kind of some sort of brand loyalty, I guess. It wasn't based on anything other than that. And I was getting mixed information from different people at the company. When they sent me paperwork, the good faith estimate, I would get information that was incorrect, that was on the form. I would have to contact someone and then they would fix it, but it was never actually fixed. So there was just a lot of back and forth, things weren't getting done. And I got to the point where I was very frustrated. Several weeks in, they realized that the property I was buying was a condo, which I had told them numerous times. So they wanted to change the rate because they sort of explained that that's a riskier investment. And at that point, I kind of was at the end of my rope. I was, stressed out and frustrated with them. I felt like they didn't know what they were doing. It was the first time I was buying property, so I didn't know what I was doing. And I knew that, and I needed somebody that was sort of, understanding of that and helpful.
So how was the experience working with us?
It was great. I kind of was in a panic. I think I referred to myself as a deer in the headlights the first time we spoke.
You did, yes.
And, Marvin kind of said to me, that's not how you should feel at all. You should not feel this way. It should be, a good time. And I felt like sort of at the end of that day, I called my mother and said, okay, I switched. I just did it. And she said, you sound better. I didn't sound as stressed out or as nervous and, panicked. So it was just a better feeling overall. I felt like things were being explained to me. There was a face to go with it. I wasn't dealing with people, out in Iowa that were calling at weird times and working different hours for time differences. So there was sort of a face behind it. And, I feel close to all the people in the office now. I feel like I could call them with any questions or email. Everybody there was always accessible at all times of day, night, weekends, throughout everything. So it was much easier to get people, much easier to get answers. Just in general, a very different experience.